figured this yard would probably be safer because you probably don't have any shit blowing off from that guy. Well, it's mostly it falls in that side. You know,
Yeah.
we found pine shit all over. And this looks like something we could really have a good time in if we go up to the Outer Banks. That was one of the things I was looking at it for. So, well, tell you what, we got a little apartment. Yeah. It is 11 foot 8 inches across at the base. Now somebody was complaining because it's got external windows, and I was like, well, it has to.
What do you mean external windows? Those are internal.
No, the flaps. Those were external. And the reason was because if you have something like this and you have the flap on the side, oh, what happens in the rain?
These are internal.
Check this out. You got flaps that actually cover them. And I'm glad the ground is so wet. Is doing this shit in the dry? Well, that's a pain in the ass. I've destroyed steaks like this in the dry.
Yeah.
You know, I just couldn't believe the auto shop yesterday. They thought it was acceptable to turn the car back with 4 out of 5 lug nuts put on it. That just blew my mind. And it's only the car my wife drives, you know, no big deal.
Alright, so it's got, looks like 6 steaks.
Yes, sir.
Probably another, what do you got there? Okay, those are the guy wires.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. And I even found something so you didn't have to sleep on the ground.
You got a little inflatable.
Well, it looks kind of like a pair of lips.
Pair of lips?
Yep. But you blow it up like you would pants after you've gone overboard the ship,
Yeah.
and it forms something about yay high. It's got a nice little pocket, and you can lay down right in there. And that sounded pretty awesome. And this fits a lot better the second time. The first time, this didn't really want to fit. Only this seam here is reinforced.
Yeah.
And this guy here actually comes out. Alright.
Okay. That's only on that side?
That's the first one.
You know what would make it easier? If we didn't drive the stakes in first.
Yeah, that's what the instructions talking about. Stakes go first.
I know. And I know the reasoning behind it.
Wow. That was brutal hard, huh?
Oh, hang on. I got an idea. Undo the snap. Which one of these has the side? Oh, they both do. Okay.
Yeah. It was extended all the way up before.
Okay.
Ah.
And you got this one locked in place?
Yeah.
And then you just put the Velcros around these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah. And that really is pretty fucking tight. And that's the look I was. Woo! My goodness. You see how tight that is?
Yeah.
And you notice that part.
What, but I didn't have to do.
Yeah. And I don't have to tug very much. And that is really, really pleasing. And what they were talking about, the gentleman actually was able to use this in a hurricane in Louisiana for his Harley Davidson with good effect. That was probably also good on it. And that's what it should have looked like yesterday.
Well, what I typically do with mine is I've got some of those little solar powered yard lights that I use for the guy wires. And in your case, what, you got 6 of them?
Yep.
And
Well, the thing I thought about was this color. I've got cord, this color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I use those yard light or pathway lights for,
So you don't walk into the guy lines?
you don't walk into the guy lines and mark your tent,
Yep.
and it lets other people see your tent
Sure.
so that they don't come flying in and park in it.
Yeah. And this is the tent that Mike and I will be using when we go up to Willville Motorcycle Team.
When is that?
Yeah. That will be 3 June.
I might be able to make the trip.
Well, that would be nice.
Where is, you said Louisville?
Nope, Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah. Meet there. 3 June, it is Western Virginia. It's barely north of the North Carolina Virginia line. Just Stewart Highway. A place called Meadow, Virginia.
How far?
About 400 miles.
400.
Yep.
Alright, so that's...
Alright, so...
What's your bike in?
Oh, I intend to. So despite it saying, some of the reviews saying it didn't have any way to run electricity to it, my excellent friend Boomstick here says, oh look, it's got a power pocket. And I was like, well, not according to the review. However, observation revealed, and a little pass through right there. So we're good. As you can see, the shape is very nice, good and tight, or gluten tight if you're Hans. And a massive, massive opening. I mean, you can stand 2 guys in this opening here, or shoulder to shoulder, and wow, I mean, that's pretty awesome. So, I'm 6 foot tall.
And I'm not.
And I can really, really come close. Just bloop, just having a barely duck. But once I'm inside, I'm good.
As long as you stay in the center.
And, well, I mean, pretty good working space. So you got a couple deals here. Got vents right there, which is one of the complaints of the original model, where the windows were only on the outside, so you could only access them from the outside. So good ventilation there, and there, and here, and here. And like many of the reviews were showing, the internal pole can only fit one way. I've seen a couple of reviewers talking about, well, the poles are shitty, they broke. Well, that's because you put it on a place that wasn't reinforced. These corners here are reinforced. And once you've got it assembled, then you've got very simple Velcro tabs.
Yeah, very simple, but requires 2 hands.
That you can actually attach with one. And I should do the other one there. You do have some storage space here, 3 pockets. You know, same on the other side, a little bit right there. Vents on top as well. So, life is good. And of course, the very next one is see, does a motorcycle fit? So, hang on and I'll find out. I'm betting it
Are
will.
we recording already?
Yeah, so let's give this a ride. See if it'll work. Because this is how I intend to use it.
Dun, dun, dun. Hang on. Eos wants in the shot. That's what he bought it for, so. Alright, so it does fit.
And I got space to sleep 2 guys. So if you were riding 2 up and it got a little shitty and you're worried about your bike, you can absolutely do that. That gets a double thumbs up for me. Like that.
Getting you back out, though, that lip might cause you a problem.
Oh, I hope it won't. And just to make sure I didn't poke through the bottom, I had to use a special tool. Courtesy of the gentleman from Combat Cycles. It's my favorite local motorcycle shop. And coming back out, shouldn't be any complications.
Yeah, these are famous words.
Hold my beer.
It worked better than I thought. Just a reminder, friends, you don't have to be armed to do any of this stuff, but it can't hurt.
That's how I intend to use it. That's hot. Alright, well, setup was pretty fast. Use was pretty good. Nice tight tent fabric. It looks like it's going to do a really strong job. It's big enough to take a V-Star 1300 motorcycle inside and still leave room for 2 people to easily crawl in and sleep. See how long it takes to tear it down.
Note, pulling the guy wires and stuff first might help.
Yeah. I'm blowing a bit. Yeah, I thought.
What?
They tear down, go out easy.
Hey, look, it deflates like the Wicked Witch of the West.
I'm melting, I'm melting.
don't want to chase it?
No.
I could attach it to the Husky and see how far it would go.
No, one of the other forum members, Mike Scherner, and I had had the sheer joy of chasing a tent in a high wind before in New Mexico and raced towards a barbed wire fence. That was a really good time.
Yours or his?
Never mind. I put weight in mine. Or in a high wind, I don't use a tent. I don't use a tent that holds its own shape. For a reason. Because it forms a wonderful kite. And the really nice thing is when it's folded back up, and I've done it twice, it actually fits in the bag that came with it.
Heresy, quick, burn it.
And you don't have to fight with it. And I'm like, wow,
Burn it.
that's awesome. No, I mean, that's why I always ask people, you know, at the store trying to sell you the tent, hey, how big does it fold up the second time? And they look at me stupid. Well, I don't know what you mean the second time. Well, you know, I don't work at the tent factory. I don't have all the tools and tricks.
I've been doing
dealers.
tents long enough that I look at the way it's folded. It's coming out of the package.
Well, yeah. But I always ask that question, and they always look at me silly. And it always makes me wonder.
Oh, they don't go camping.
You know, and if you're going to go camping, maybe that's the guy that you want selling you the tent. Definitely not an REI guy. Because those guys aren't that smart about it. The REI guy, when I built the tent part, he thought the acceptable answer was, go online. I was like, dude, I'm camping. There's no online. I'm camping. I need to walk in and pick up my parts. And he said, oh, yeah, well, that would be a problem. So I was like, so let me get this straight. You're out there camping. Your Jeep brakes. It's a common part. You walk into the Jeep store, and the Jeep store says, well, we don't carry those. You'll have to go online. Would that be an acceptable answer?
Well, if you're already at the Jeep store, maybe.
I was like, well, no. Well, then don't think I'm going to find that answer acceptable here, Mr. Tent Salesman. And holy shit, what are you talking about? $500 tent.
They had $500 tents.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
$500 tent, and they don't carry replacement parts. How kind of that's just unbelievably retarded. They didn't even carry tent stakes. They came with the tent. You had to order those online. I
Never heard you just go to an Ace Hardware for tent stuff.
Well, that might have been nice, but when you're in Bozeman, Montana,
They've got to have an Ace Hardware.
you got to go where you got to go. And I saw REI and said, oh, that's a camping store.
No. Foolish mortal.
Yeah. Oh. And they said roll from the back. However, that's not how they package it. So I'm going to use the same fold for packaging.
I'm getting up now.
All right. That's the rumor, right? Yep. Yeah. And same deal. Got a little bit of air trapped in, but that's easy.
You know those straps that you
Yeah.
rolled up inside of everything?
Uh-huh.
They're actually there to tie everything together.
Well, yeah, but it's not really needed. Because, I mean, wow. And I've even got extra space, so that is a packing win. So, I'm a happy man with that. I'll talk to y'all later. Alright,
well,
so
before I go spot weld the chain, I need
so the first time I did this, I had it vertical. I used the straps that I was working on the other day with a little bit of nylon webbing and some nylon stitching. That's holding well. Nylon is still a pain in the ass to sew with this material. However, I wanted to see, could it sit horizontally, because I don't really have a tall sissy bar yet. I would like to, because all they've got to do is do this, come up to about here, which will come up to about that level, and that'll give me a nice spot, low, medium, and high, to secure this in a vertical position. That way, it doesn't interfere with the mirrors. It also doesn't interfere with the mirrors here. And the side benefit is, it doesn't interfere with opening the saddlebags. So that is absolutely a benefit. And some wiggle, but it ain't going nowhere. So, all in all, I'm a happy camper. I'll talk to you guys later.